all things self-care. We are so super excited to continue on in our self-care series right here at the Be Inspired Lifestyle Show. Today's series is all about looking good. Looking good. So I'm going to just share with you a few tips, a few ideas from the perspective of self-care. Now, one of the things that's most important about when you look good is something actually that comes from the inside. And so on the show today, I'm going to encourage a tip about looking good from the perspective of self-care. So when you get to know yourself a little bit more and you're loving yourself and you're feeling good about yourself, you start to recognize things that you like. Maybe earrings, colors, styles, and you choose them because you can feel good when you engage them in your attire. So I want to encourage you today to choose a different color in your wardrobe, a different earring perhaps, or even a different hairstyle to help you look good. Even though you're looking good on the outside, it should be something that comes from the inside. And so I wanted to bring you into my moment of what makes me feel good on the inside that shows up on the outside. And guess what? It's my flowers. It's my flowers. These flowers absolutely, positively make me feel good. It lets my inspirations start to come out. I get ideas from flowers, and I want to encourage you to do the same thing. Now, for those of you who are new to flowers, just know you can go to any florist and purchase flowers that are already designed for you. And all you have to do is open up the container and place that bouquet right in your vase. And it fluffs out to some degree, but if it's not laying properly, I can get it to do that by just simply cutting those stems. Now remember, this is all about self-care. And flowers in any room or in any setting changes the very atmosphere and dynamic of the room. It gives you creativity. It brings life. Do you see how just already it has brightened up this room? So let's go a little bit further. Let's just take some of the stems down and watch and see how this is going to transform this space. One of the important things I want to share with you all about the flower, the fresh flower experience, is that it's doing something to me as well. As I engage the stems and the colors and the beauty of the flowers, it's giving me creativity and design. Yes, and you can transform that into your appearance as well. As you begin to design and see different color patterns, even in the flowers, you can also see that you can transform your wardrobe the same way. Different textures, things that you don't think would naturally go together. I want to challenge you to try it, just like this bouquet. There are different types of flowers here. We have our hydrangeas, we have our roses, we have our sunflowers, all different types of flowers. We have a wildflower in with a formal flower. You can do the same thing with your appearance. You have a formal shirt with tights. That is something that not typically will go together, but the pattern blended together is absolutely beautiful. So let's put that in. Oh my goodness, yeah. So see, it's doing something to me, and I will tidy this up as I go. But for the sake of this moment that we're having together, look at how easy that is. And for those of you who say, oh my goodness, I don't have a green thumb, I'm really not into it. Very simple. Did you see what happened? I simply took it out of the wrapping, sized it in the vase, noticed that it was maybe a little bit too tall, simply trimmed the stems, put it back in the vase, and It's beautiful. There's nothing else that I have to do but add the water. Just add the water and the bouquet is simply beautiful. 2 things from this self-care series and episode. 1, to feel good is something that comes on the inside, from the inside. To look good is also something that comes from the inside. And then you can use things like flowers to inspire your creativity, to allow your personality to come out in your appearance. So when you look good, most times you feel good. And if you need a little help or inspiration to make you feel good, buy you some fresh flowers, get ideas of patterns and textures, become everything that you can be in your personality. Be the best you can be. Make a statement when you walk into the room about your look and your appearance. Never, ever, ever compare why you have the creativity within you to be different. Take a different earring, a different shoe, a different color shirt, pair it up with something untraditional and see how beautiful it looks. And then most of all, put your head up, shoulders back, and give the world the very best you that you are. Self-care is internal, and these things, enhancement, just enhance the beauty that's on the inside of you. So do you feel good yet? Do you look good? And it's all based on your perception about you. Go out today, make today great, be the best person that you can be, feel good and look good. Stay tuned and see what's next.
Hi y'all, welcome back to Knowing Your Style with Sonya on the Be Inspired Lifestyle Show. So this week we're going to talk about statement pieces because as you notice, I'm wearing statement pieces. I have on a statement belt, a statement jacket. What makes this jacket statement, you might add? The color, because it's a pop of color. I'm wearing a basic black corduroy kind of denim and a little tank top, just so that I can do this segment and show you how you can make things work with ease. This jacket is old. It's an old piece. I bought it at Zara, and it was just a cool piece. I just thought it would live long in the closet, and it has. So taking a pop of color, you can do animal print. These are some Manolo Blahnik animal print little booties that I loved. I fell in love with them. I saw them, got them, and it wasn't even the season to buy them, but they were going to go in my closet because they're cool. So you can take basic pieces and add a pop of color with animal print. What makes this particular print of animal print or this leopard print more classic than others? Some of them can be a little trendy looking. Like this is a really cute little animal print bag. It's a clutch. This bag has a little bit too much rust color in it for me because when I look at it, I'm like, most animals don't have that color. Most animals look like this. Most leopard prints are more a little bit brown and black or dark brown. So my person that I mentioned in the last segment who does not like camo, we understood why she didn't like camo. She likes the basic camo, the camo that is original. She does not like when you interchange colors with the print of camo, but it's a whole nother color. Well, I'm with her. I'm that way about animal print items. I don't like it when it's an animal print, but you start adding purple and red and all these other colors. It ceased to be classic at that point. So this shoe is more classic. I can keep this shoe. I can put a red jacket on, a purple jacket, an orange jacket, any jacket over basic black with this animal print, and it will work. Why? Because it's supposed to. That's why. Now, if I wanted to change this look up and bring out a whole nother animal print, come on. What? Let's talk about it. Let's just talk about it. This is a cute little jacket that I got at Neiman Marcus a few years ago. I'm gonna just hang that up there because we're gonna be back. But this is awesome. No, you would not wear it with these shoes. No. But look how chic that is. Put on a black bootie. honey, and it's a quarter length sleeve. It's very retro 60s style. This is perfect for when you're wearing a lady dress, or you want to put on a little black dress, or you have on a sleeveless dress. And you want to know why this makes even more sense? When you want to wear those long 3/4 length leather gloves, you put it on with this type of jacket because that makes it more like classic statement pieces put together, and it's a basic trend, okay? Now, for instance, if I wanted to change some things up with this, I can do a pop of color. This is a little clutch that I've had from Tory Burch for many years. And let me just tell y'all, I've never ever carried it. No, I haven't. But it's a pop of color. So just say I wanted to do this pop of color with a booty. That's a look. This is simple, it's basic, but your pop of color has to make sense with whatever you're styling. So that's a pop of color. Now here's a don't. We don't want you mixing camo with animal print. We don't want you mixing the fake animal print with animal print. It doesn't make sense, y'all. It's a don't. It's a fashion don't. And for all of you who are doing it, you're so wrong. I just want you to know you're wrong. And I'm calling you out. Stop it. Because it's not cute. But what if you want to do metallics with animal print? Does that make sense to you? No. Not this particular animal print, because it's too bright, and this is kind of like almost like a little snow leopard color. So here's what you want to do. You take basics with basics. This basic, remember the bomber I showed you in a segment prior? Here's that bomber jacket. It's back. This is a basic animal print. Look how cool that is. Now you can zhuzh this up. Yeah. Look at that. Look at, oh, I know, right? Swoon. Because this is cool. This is so cool. Now, if I wanted to change up and put this back with it, that would be cute. If I wanted to put on a pump, look how cute you could be. It's all about what you see, how you style it. I can unfold or take my cuff out. Look at that. That's cute, right? You can just add that to it. So I'm kind of just showing you some of the basics that you can do as statement pieces and how you zhuzh it up and make it your own. Another thing that you can make your own when you're doing statement pieces. Sorry, I'm probably giving my camera guy a little run for his money here. Shackets, let's do a shacket. It's a jacket, but it's not. This is another one, fringe. This is a little piece that I got from Zara. They're doing it again. If you want to get it, go get it. But look at that. This is a shacket. It's cute. It's got fringe on it. Now, it has white or kind of like little rhinestones, but you can make it work for yourself. You can just add silver with this. This is another statement piece. This is the statement piece. This is the statement piece over basic black. Those are the things that you want to do. So, in a nutshell, I've shown you some ways to do different little statement pieces or different jackets with the basic black. And denim is huge this season. Here's my denim look. This is cute. This is so cute. I mean, come on. I am a Louis girl. I have my basic Louis Vuitton. Look at how cool that is. That's effortless. So I'm gonna end my segment with letting you know, speedy, basic animal print, denim, and black. Make it work. Follow me at the Be Inspired Lifestyle Show, and you can always follow me at Knowing Your Style. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I am everywhere. But thank you for joining. Bye, y'all.
Okay, we've all talked about the brunch experience. We've talked about the cocktails. We've talked about 2 forms of appetizers that were the avocado dip along with the charcuterie board. But the entree of any brunch experience is the shrimp and grits. And allow me to say, shrimp and grits are made with passion and love. How I make mine, and my clients completely just rave over this particular dish, is that we start off with big jumbo frozen shrimps. You can get them at any Sam's Place or Kroger, but let's make sure we don't want medium, we don't want small, jumbo. And the reason for that is because you're gonna cook these shrimp and they're gonna shrink some in their size, but you still want that fullness as your clients are indulging in the amazing taste of these shrimp and grits. Now, I'm gonna start off with the grits aspect. What happens with the grits, we got the normal, just shrimp and grits, but you have these 5-minute grits, but we gonna transform this 5-minute grits into something simply amazing. How do you cook 5-minute grits to make them so amazing? Chicken broth. Don't use regular water. Don't use milk because you want it to have flavor. And this broth will bring out the flavor of these grits here. Another thing that you want to use, because we're doing really, it's called Cajun shrimp and grits, but it's shrimp and cheese grits. You want cheese. Any sharp cheddar cheese, you can use white cheese or sharp cheese or just the regular cheese, but you also want your grits to be creamy. Guess what brings on the cream? Nothing but cream cheese. Put a whole pack of Philadelphia cream cheese in your grits, along with the regular sharp cheddar cheese, chicken broth, and then these grits. And I just want you to see this amazingness that I've been working on this morning, just so you all can see how all of these 4 ingredients come together to make something absolutely amazing. Now let's get to the shrimp sauce. The shrimp sauce that I put together a little earlier this morning just to showcase, I wish there was such thing as smell-o-vision, because this smells absolutely amazing. We have big green bell peppers. You also use big red, but you chop them up in big pieces. Let me show you as an example of what I'm speaking about. Let me put some things aside because we've already talked about those amazing grits. You're gonna cut them. Of course, we take out the centerpiece of any of the bell pepper, but we're gonna also cut. You see how big these chunks are that I'm cutting? Because the objective is to still, as this cooking, you wanna see these big pieces of vegetables within your shrimp. The next thing we're gonna do is green onion. Green onion is a big aspect of the shrimp and grits recipe. Same as I did with these bell peppers, we're gonna cut these green onions large. See how large I'm cutting them? Because again, as everything cooks, it's gonna shrink and it's gonna become translucent in some respect. But you wanna still be able to see all of your vegetables because you took the time to cut them. You wanna experience all aspects of the shrimp and grits. Now the final piece I'm big on presentation. Presentation is what I think draw people to the table, draw people to the kitchen. And so what we're gonna do is plate this amazing grouping of shrimp and grits. We're gonna start off with just laying out these grits. Look at that. They're creamy. They got the color of the cheese that I put in, the sharp cheddar cheese, and it's just folding into this amazing platter. Look at that. The next piece that we're gonna do is taking these grits, these shrimp. We're gonna take the shrimp. It's still smoking from cooking earlier. We also have small pieces of bacon that's in here, and I think the bacon is also another piece of it that really brings to the flavor. And what we're gonna do is just look at that. Look at how amazing this platter of shrimp and grits are. Thank you.